Do you have a cabin crew interview coming up soon and you wonder how does the English test look like? Stay with me. I am going to share with you what to prepare on for your English test at the cabin crew interview day. Hello travel lovers! For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Anna Maria, a former flight attendant with a decade of flying experience. I've created this YouTube channel to help people like you all over the world in achieving your dreams and goals in becoming a flight attendant. On today's episode, I am going to share with you what should you prepare for the English test at that cabin crew interview day. Having to give an interview in a language that is not your mother tongue can be difficult and stressful, but with the right guidance, I'm pretty sure you are going to nail it. The first thing that you are going to be asked is to present yourself in 2 minutes and be original. My advice to you is to practice at home in front of the mirror a presentation about yourself. The second step varies from airline to airline. Some airlines prefer to assess your English before reaching the cabin crew interview day. They are going to send you an email with the link to access for your English test that is a multiple choice question. Some other airlines, on the other hand, prefer to assess your English on the day. Maybe it's a reason for them to keep an eye on you to see if you're cheating or not. You are going to be invited outside by the assessors. All of you are going to receive an email at the same exact time where you must access a link. You are going to receive a test with questions that have multiple choice answers. The test is easy if you understand the meaning of the question and you study it. My advice to you is do not listen to people who says the exam is easy because maybe their English level is more advanced than yours. So what is easy for them could be very difficult for you and you need to prepare more in order to pass the test. For you to pass the test, you need to prepare at home well in advance. What does the test contain? Nouns, pronouns, numerals, preposition, articles, and verbs. You need to know this by heart if you want to pass the test. I suggest you pay attention when you're reading the English test sentences. Read it twice if you must. Don't worry, you do have time. You have almost 1 minute per question. Usually, the words that you must fill up the gaps with are quite similar, and if you're not an English speaker, it could be tricky. Some airlines are going to ask you to write an essay. They might want to assess your writing skills. They are going to give you a subject and you need to write almost 250 words. Something else that is equally as important as the previous ones are the verbs. You must also learn the most used verbs and their forms. They want to see if you can differentiate the present from the past or the future. The English level asked of you is a B1 or a B2. The final interview is going to be one-on-one, obviously in English. My recommendation to you is for this one you practice at home all the answers. Be careful, I'm not asking you to memorize them. All I'm asking you to do is to know what you're going to talk about on the interview day. Do not complicate your life by choosing difficult words. This is not important. You might not even understand the meaning of the word. Instead, what is important is your fluidity when you talk and if you make yourself understood. For any questions you might have regarding the lifestyle of a flight attendant or how to become a flight attendant, I've created specially for you a monthly live event on my Facebook page. In order for you to be able to participate at my live event, make sure you do follow me so you don't miss the notification. I thank you so much for watching, and if you did find this information useful, do let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and why not like it. Until next time we meet, let your wings spread and fly as high. Sky is your limit, and who knows, I'll meet you up in the sky.